Book 12, A Dream Come True. The heavens are beneath the celestial mother's feet, the daughter. In the near future, the Black nation is celebrating their 10th anniversary being freed from the white U.S. of the red and blue. The Black Revolution began 15 years earlier when the indigenous Black people refused to labor for the white U.S. and be the subjects to their God and country. The Black people were given their independence from the white U.S. on February 12th. Now February 12th is their Independence Day. The Black nation began using the same rotation calendar of their African ancestors of Akubalan. After the Black Revolution freed over 500,000 of their people, the Black men who were the homosexuals, the child molesters, and rapists, and all of these men who still called themselves niggas, all were branded in their foreheads with the colors of the white U.S. of the red and blue, each of them bearing their offenses as they were identified. Their tongues were removed and branded, for they were enemies of the nation, and were exiled back into the white U.S., for these men were wretched and filthy. For the Black men have pledged and vowed never will these men be allowed to occupy themselves within the nation. No man will ever use any filthy or derogatory words in degrading of any daughter or mother. For we the Black men stand as their watchers in the night, their protectors and providers throughout the day. For our daughters are the ones that hold our future, the new mothers, to ensure the next generations. Standing as the guardians, forever the shield that covers our women and children. Then my eyes fell upon a sovereign Black nation, declaring that we are the indigenous people who are the descendants of the first Black natives of the Americas. A nation that is self-sufficient, using their own technological advancement to demonstrate the Black power of the people. Their military stood 1 million warriors strong. Their assembly was unprecedented. The Black nation was built on these two principles for the people to acknowledge the evil and wretchedness of men. And the 3 laws were based on the 2 principles. This is the declaration of the sovereign Black nation. These 2 principles are as follows. Number 1, the religions of men are forbidden. Number 2, the currency of men are forbidden. The 3 laws are as follows. Number 1, no man will ever violate a woman. Number 2, no man will ever violate a child. Number 3, no man will ever lay with another man. Any man or the sons of men in violation of the 3 laws, the penalty is death. The Black sovereign nation stretches as far as the southwestern plains. Their borderlands are occupied by 200,000 warriors, both women and men, known as Black Wolves. These warriors use the evening as camouflage. These are the warriors who raise the wolves that fight alongside them. The alpha wolves protect the families that occupy the borderlands. They raise both the cattle and horses. They are the overseers in the borderlands, as the bison and the buffaloes have returned to the prairie lands, now roaming freely inside the nation. The alpha wolves protect night and day from any and all threats from the predators of the white U.S. of the red and blue. To see this nation is to witness the 5 districts which were fashioned to suit the needs of the Black people. The first district were the engineers and scientists. They're striving to further improve the technology that provides the industries, facilities that manufacture the materials that are used in the defense of the cities in the nation. The second district was the botanists and horticulturists. By using both new science and technology designed in mind of the natural resources to ensure their farmlands by providing the navigational system of fresh spring waters that flowed into lakes, the dams and reservoirs, and to the breeding ponds of the wild fish, all while maintaining an ecological balance. The third district were the healers and doctors, who specialized in the use of natural roots and herbs. With their advancement in science and new medical technology, they ensured the wellness and health care of the nation's people. The fourth district was the educators and scholars, who were experts in their Black and African heritage and cultures. Now the people are reading, writing, and speaking in their African dialogue. The people are now eager and hunger for the knowledge of their African and Black ancestors, who were scientists, philosophers, mathematicians. Having so many minds to discover in their heritage, it has become as fuel for their minds. The Black children are striving to become architects, engineers, environmentalists, doctors, and scientists, all for the service to the Black nation. For the nation will always and forever embrace their African and Black heritage. The fifth district is known as the Nest of the Royals. The original five royals are Haute Potential Intellects, HPIs, which is a French term which means high intellect potential, which refers to individuals with an IQ of 130 and higher. The royals laid the foundation of the nation, for the new royals will continue to advance the nation's technology against any and all cyber terrorist attacks. The nation's radar capabilities give the ultimate protection from the airways, lands, and seas from foreign threats. The royals were the ones who designed and developed the five districts and the communities, giving their military defense network the most advanced technology in designing their weapons of mass destruction. As the nation demonstrates its capability of defending their people from any and all foreign governments or countries. Then I saw the aqueducts that fed the rivers and the lakes, an energy plant that recycles waste and turns it into fuel that is used to power the city and defense network, which provides a barrier covering the Black nation. There, facing north, was the heart of the nation's capital, protected by the Black Guards that formed circles, becoming layers, fortifying themselves as a surrounding wall of the city. On this site is where the truce was signed, freeing the indigenous Black people and becoming the landmark for the nation. The first tree sapling was planted there by the great-great-granddaughter to whom the nation only knew her as the daughter. For it was her who showed us how to look through Black eyes and led us to our freedom. What if you keep having the same dream? I asked my grandmother. She said, it's in your heart and you want it to come true, a dream you can't let go. The nation flag was designed with the baobab tree of Akubalan. The baobab tree was chosen to represent the new birth of the Black nation. This tree is known for its bark and fruit, for it offers over 300 life-sustaining uses, which is used by the indigenous people, hence the nickname, the Tree of Life. The trunk of the tree is painted black, and blue letterings the word Akubalan to honor their African descendants who crossed the blue ocean to find refuge in the land of the Americas. The roots were painted in red, symbolizing the blood that was spilled for their freedom, and the branches were painted green to symbolize the land that was returned to the people. And the leaves were painted brown and gold, symbolizing a Black nation reborn. There's a great palace that is known as the Hall of Daughters. Stones once called precious have no value in the nation. The stones are used and placed in the ceilings as stars to represent the birth of new life. The jewels represent the daughters, and the gemstone represents the sons. The diamonds are called the mother stones that are embedded in the trunk of the tree to represent the daughters that have closed their eyes, partnering with their last breath. A great monument was fashioned in the image of the celestial mother and daughter. The engraving under their feet were painted in the colors of the aurora, displaying the eternal moon, the earth, and the sun, the trinity of eternity. If your dream was to come true, would you let it go? Think about it.